Okay, first what I do is I go through the laps. I picked out your three best laps, and it defaults to the shortest time, which is incorrect. So out of the three, this is the 108. So we'll select that one, then move over to number two, which is the 108.2. And then we'll select your best lap, which is the 107. There's your three best laps. From here, I go to the measures, and I pick only three items. Only three I know about. That's lateral acceleration, the longitudinal acceleration, and the GPS speed. From here, I look at a relationship of GPS speed. Miles per hour means nothing. It's how fast your acceleration and forward is, which is longitudinal acceleration. And then your lateral, of course, is how much sideway motion you can go and still be on the track. And then we can look at all three of these colors, and we can see them actually on the map and see which lap you ran. We'll see each line. These are the three laps. 107.6 is this dark green color, which is right here, the leading one, and then the pink, and then followed by the kind of orange. But it still gives us quite a bit of information around the track, because if we kill all these other colors, which I'm not sure what they all mean, now we can zoom in and see your exact lines around the track, and we can clearly see that your fastest line around the track was extremely different than the other two times, which were more similar, the two 108s compared to the 107.6. I just changed the color coding to that dark green. Let's make it a bright yellow. First time I did this, it was a bright red anyways. It was easy to see. But look at the difference in your line. Look at how you came down going into the carousel, staying all the way to the left, and then you kind of double apex. This came right in, around, and I'll change that color too so we're not confused about the time up here. This 108.8 is now the dark brown. But here you came through here, that real tight part of the carousel, and then you stayed to the right, stayed to the inside, going because you're going to start going into the left-hand turn. This is the real high-speed thing. And again, you're still on a much, much different line. You're staying all the way to the right and making a late apex to go into this. And as you head to the hairpin, you stayed out wide, then cut in here, real tight apex. It looks like you kept a much tighter line going into this, into the hairpin. And then this gave you an angle out here. Took a wider line, came in real tight. Okay, so the blue car, here's the 107 car, but that's represented here by the yellow line. If we go up and look in the left-hand corner, the yellow line is the 107.6, which, by the way, is faster than a Porsche 911 without a cage. I was trying to break a 108 with my 911 street configuration, no cage, so that's pretty cool. So we'll blow up this line, and you can see the yellow line, which represents the 107, is much different than the other two lines. And for the most part, you were traveling slower on your hot lap, and your speeds were higher on this laps a second slower. Let's see if I can show some of that. Graph tells the story. This is your GPS speed. 92 miles an hour, probably your fastest, but none of that matters. It's the comparative analysis of your longitudinal acceleration compared to your other laps, and how great your lateral acceleration is to the other laps. And we can compare all three laps by a click like this, and look at the longitudinal here compared to the longitudinal here. I mean, this this is quite a difference. And then here's your lateral acceleration. They're a little bit closer, I guess, but this far exceeds this guy, let alone. And of course, these were both 108s that were pretty close. So those are close here and here.